Hey overloaders, it's Jason EX here, and I have got a video review for you. So check it out. Finally was able to procure one of these guys. This is the Transformers Prime First Edition Vehicon. Really like this guy. But I gotta tell you, well, we'll get to that in the review. As for now, let's get a look at that Transformers Prime packaging. You have that nice Vehicon right there. Well, not so nice. You know, they're evil. First edition packaging. And these guys really dropped out in price after the Robots in Disguise Vehicon came out because, arguably, the Robots in Disguise version is easier. But, well, not easier. Well, it's an easier transformation. It looks better. It just does. On the back, you got some of the other stuff being offered. Yes, we're getting Terracon Cliff Jumper. Unfortunately, I wanted to get one of the SDC versions, but nah, they sold out so quickly. I really wasn't interested in getting one. 7 minutes to sell out those things were. But this is Frank, our Vehicon here, and I love the colors on this guy. It's that deep purple again, just like we saw with the Robots in Disguise version. I mean, after I got the Robots in Disguise version, I really wasn't interested in getting this guy anymore, but I found a decent price for it on eBay. Didn't think it was too bad. Figured, you know, add another Vehicon. And maybe when the first edition toys hit the States, I'll probably get another one of those too. But really great. Got these silver rims. Very Batmobile-ish. If you look underneath, you can see, well, there's some head kibble. Big time. Right there. Now, the one complaint I do have with this guy, here's his gun, and excuse me, there is a tab here that is supposed to go right there. Oh, gotta diffuse that light a little bit. Oops, sorry. So anyway, this tab is supposed to tab into this gun, but it just pops right back out. I've tried it both ways. It just will not stay in there. It pops right out as soon as it goes in. I don't know if this thing got heated up at some point on the way over here and the plastic expanded, but the fact is this thing will not stay in there. And that's kind of a bummer. I don't know. I might actually try shaving it down a little bit, but the other thing it does is it plugs right into here on the hood, and you got one gun there. I've seen a couple of complaints like, will they roll without rubbing? One thing I found, like this piece will come down here. Also, if you notice, his head is kicked off a little bit to the side. That's to keep it from rubbing. But all my wheels touch the ground. He rolls pretty nice. Now for a comparison shot, here he is with the Robots in Disguise Vehicon. And as you can see, he doesn't have the purple. Ours doesn't have the purple in here. It's a lighter purple on the Decepticon emblem. And he is smaller. Way smaller. I'd say maybe, yeah, but it's not bad. He doesn't have the ports on the back, but there is this gap on his windshield, this driver's side window that goes to the back. It's just this weird gap that I can't get by that. Why is it there? It's on both sides. But he does have a back windshield, which is pretty cool, and just a more solid design. I like this guy. But he does have some faults. I mean, where we've been spoiled with that beautiful transformation from the Robots in Disguise version, this one is kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. To start out, you're going to go ahead and untab here. And here. So you get these side panels out, and they just will go down on these long swing arms here. Next thing you want to do is pull up this hood. Go ahead and pin that there, and I like to go ahead and get the hood out of the way because you're going to need to pull this thing all the way up, because I don't like this part of the transformation. I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way right now, but you have to get this all the way around, so you have to kind of put this down and then turn it around. So there you go. Now you got the arms and the waist piece facing forward. Camera up a little bit here. Alright, so now that we got that, let's just move on to the legs. And they collapse very well. This all just is pretty nicely done here. If you just extend it down, You fold that down and then you break it at the cap. Oh, I'm sorry, before I did that, I should have pulled these wheels up on the side. You just pull them up like that. Turn it around to the front. And the next thing you're going to want to do is take that piece, that front bumper, pull it out. This becomes the heel spur, and this part you're just going to have to kind of roll it with your finger a little bit there. And there you have it. That's one leg. Take this part, bring it down. Same thing. Bring it over. Bring the heel out. Roll that out, and there you go. And he's got some pretty good looking legs here. I don't know how that was a joke either, now that I laughed at it. Anyway, moving on. Just ignoring the bad humor. You want to take this chest piece and flip that up. And the head sometimes has a little bit of clearance issues right here. You gotta kind of fit it through a little bit. And before you put this all the way down, you want to raise that up. Now, the other thing is he has these two tabs right here on the swing arms that correspond to these slots into these tabs here. So what you're going to want to do is kind of bring these in, and they don't close all the way because of the chest pieces in the way. So you're going to kind of bring this down and then finish bringing the arms in. And while you do that, you want to just kind of slide those tabs in. And there's also a tab right here on this waist piece, right here, that tabs in, and it locks in pretty well. The other thing you want to do is just put the back piece of the car, because this is pretty much the whole top of the car. It just doesn't disappear as well as our Robots in Disguise Vehicon does. Also, you have to push it back so it doesn't keep causing his head to look forward. Now, last thing you want to do is bring these arms down. See, and these kind of untab. Sorry, these untab very easily, and it kind of annoys me. Anyway, extend the arms at the elbows, bring the hand out, and by transformation, you want to put this in, bring the window down. I'll do that one more time over here. Slip it in. And there you have it. That is the Robots in Disguise Vehicon. I'm sorry, the Transformers Prime First Edition Vehicon. See, because I already had it in my mind to start comparing this guy to the American version. He does have a lot of kibble on his back. I mean, this is pretty much the whole top of the car behind him, and it doesn't really snap in anywhere that I can see. You see, it's just all kind of back there. Just kind of folded up, and you can kind of move it down. But that's the best positioning. That's probably where you want his backpack. Sorry. But he is very nice. And also with the gun, and here's another part that's going to kind of worry me a little bit. Not sure what's up with this. But you want to fold in his hand. And he's got two ports here, and he's got a peg here. Now, you should be able to plug this into here, but you can't. And for all intents and purposes, these look like the same size holes. So what you have to do now is you plug it into this port, and it fits just fine in there. It stays, it doesn't get forced out. I don't get it. Some of these ports just don't match up. Now, while it looked okay on that side, I do like to put it on this side just because it seems to fold into his hand a little bit. And plus, this hole, that port works on this peg. I don't know what's the deal with that. But it does look good. I like it like that, where it looks like it's part of his arms transformed. So it's not too bad. I do like this guy. I just think that the Robots in Disguise version blew it out of the way. And for comparison, now you saw how small the car was, but here's our Robots in Disguise version. He's still got the clear plastic piece over the windshield. Of course, he's got gray where he's got black, but they are not too different in size. Let me put their arms down a little bit here. They're very similar in size. Of course, the Robots in Disguise version has a slimmer build to them. Very clean looking. This is definitely more accurate to the screen model, but this is just, I like to think of them as a different Vehicon. But I'm okay with having two different ones. In fact, I'm going to get another one of these. Hopefully that one actually works for all the ports and where you can hide the weapon. But hey, that's been my review of the Robots in Disguise Vehicon, and I like this guy. I'm glad I finally got one at non-astronomical prices. So, until next time, guys, I've been Jason the X. MC is going to edit this, get it out there. So, check out popcultureoverload.com. Check us out on the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show, Saturdays from 3 to 5 with Chris Danger and myself on deepelemontair.com. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.